All right, well, we're cutting. We're hoping. We're pretty sure it's dry, so Dad took a sample in to make sure, but we're gonna roll it for now. We've had like 3 days off. Had a lot of things happen. Kind of the blue pickup, as you probably saw in a video, we had to pull it to a mechanic place because the alternator belt came off, and there's a pulley or I don't know, something that was loose that wasn't right. So we got that fixed. We fixed some of the headers. We've had all sorts of problems with those, but I think we got them squared away. We've just been doing some maintenance stuff that we probably should have been doing the last 2 weeks, but we did the last 3 days. So hopefully it's dry here and we can just cut all day long. That's the most ideal situation, but we'll see. We'll start off with this sample being dry. Dad just went in, so he'll contact us here in a little bit. I'm gonna take the first load into town, hopefully off of this. I think it's about 30 acres. We're gonna put most of it on this and figure out the rest. The wheat's not real great, but they also haven't had any moisture, so we didn't really expect it to be the best they had. But we're getting to cut wheat, so hopefully we keep on going on with that.
It's almost 1:30 on Saturday, May 30th. We started cutting, or I guess last night we tried to cut a couple samples. It was a little wet. This morning we cut a sample at like 11:30, and it was like 8 maybe, so it's still a little wet. Then we cut another sample, and it was 12:07, so we're cutting this. We started cutting on this field. We got both combines running right now. So that's going on. So we're just kind of going. This field we're cutting on right now is about 30 acres. We're cutting on the second farmer that we cut for. We still have some for the first farmer that we cut for, but it's a little bit further away from their house, and it's just a little green still. So we're waiting to cut that. So it's good to finally start cutting again. Still really early for the normal year, but if we're allowed to start cutting, it's good to start cutting because wheat back home is going to start ripening up as well. So it's good to get out in the field and get some acres cut.
Alrighty, well, we have another breakdown. We have a sensor that's messing up on the header, so trying to fix that. I'm taking another load in. It's been full for a little while, but I was trying to figure out the sensor, but couldn't. So yeah, hopefully get it figured out here soon. Hopefully by the time I get back, we got 2 combines rolling. So we shall see.
Currently cutting again here. It is 3:45-ish down here in Oklahoma. We got me cutting back here. Then we have Trayton cutting across over there. I'll try to zoom in here in a second. I'm trying to drive as well. Got Trayton cutting right over there. We just finished up this field over here, and then we cut a field back over that way. So we're getting some wheat finally cut here. We got some weather around us. I think most of it's to the east of us, so it's already past us, but we'll see what comes of it. Hopefully we can dodge it here, keep cutting. We have some people changing some roles. One of the guys, Burton, we have with us, he's going back to football camp, and then we're having Caden's coming back, and he's bringing one of his friends, Slade, to help us cut starting tomorrow, I think. We'll get it figured out, but for now we're trying to cut along here and get some wheat cut. So this is my current view. It honestly looks better on camera than what I can see in person. We're cutting over here, got some wheat.
We've been cutting since around noon, I would say. We got done with one field right here, and then there's another one back through over there. That's where we're cutting right now. We got Jackson had to leave. He was busy with something, so we got Caden, guy that helped us last year. I'm sure everyone remembers him. And then Slade, he's in the grain cart, and then Trayton's in the combine that usually is. This field actually made like 32, so it wasn't too bad. We had a problem with Trayton's combine again. There's a pulley on there that isn't real awesome, but it is Sunday, so nobody's open. Dad did some stuff to it. I don't really know what he did to it, but so far it's worked out. Hopefully it holds through today at least, and then we'll figure it out from there. We did have a load that was 15.1, but the load before it was 12.4, so I'm not sure what happened there. But we're still cutting. It's really dry. It's another dry day in Oklahoma, so yeah, we're just gonna keep on cutting, see what happens. Hopefully we get in a little groove with nothing crazy happening, but how our days have went so far, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'll try and keep you posted. Okay, well, we're cutting. I think we started around 11 o'clock. We got the combine, the pulley that all busted to hell. We got that. We got everything new on that. Then the header situation with Caden, the middle piece that we replaced not long, like a couple days ago, it had a hole in it last night. So we just drilled new holes and put it back in, and we're gonna hope it holds for a while. We'll see. They're both running, so hopefully all day today we have them both run. That'd be a great way to start June. We'll have to see. Today's Dad's birthday, and I mean, what would be better than just cutting all day for your birthday? So we will see.
Hello, it's June 1st at 10:30 right now. We're just getting ready to shut the combines off. We're dumping them right now. We got some pretty good storms all around us. I don't know if you'll be able to see the lightning, but there's some lightning, maybe. I don't know, you can see the dust blowing in the wind. It is insane. We couldn't see very well, but there's a good storm rolling in. I went to Fort Worth, Texas to help my girlfriend move into her new house that she's moved into. So I wasn't here yesterday or today until about probably 5 or so. And then I got here, we started cutting on the field north of the farmer's house that we're cutting for now. We finished that up, and then we moved to this one south of his house. We started getting some, like, it looked like it was gonna rain. It still hasn't rained yet, but it looked like it was gonna rain in the north, and we kept getting the things on the radio, like saying that there was gonna be some bad weather. But it was saying it was gonna be all north of us, and then in the past hour or so, we've started getting the storm weather warnings here, and we're supposed to get some rain in the next, I don't know. It's been saying it's supposed to be raining, but it's definitely getting close to coming. But I'm dumping here, got the other combine there. I'm actually running Trayton's combine right now, and Caden from last year, he came down with one of his business partners, Slade. They do some welding for us in the off season, J&I welding. So they came out to help us because I was gone and we lost Burton. So yeah, now we're hoping to not get rain, but you never know. They're gonna go dump the grain cart. Update. It started raining. Now you probably can't see me, but it started raining and kind of became a cluster. We ended up getting the wheat off the combines and off the grain cart fast enough so that we could tarp it in time and not have any of the grain get wet. We got both semis out. I think the Ford might be still there, but it's got seed wheat and it's tarp, so it'll be all good. Then we also got the combines parked facing east, got the grain cart facing east, and then we got the blue Ford pickup. Caden picked Slade up in the grain cart because he was still in it before it started raining. So, but it definitely started raining on us. Yeah, you're good.
Looks so good.
Hello, it's Friday, June 5th. I haven't videoed the last couple of days. We've been dealing with some rain. Haven't been able to cut or really do much. We've been doing a lot of maintenance on the machines. We messed with some shafts and some pulleys and stuff on Bucky, the one that Trayton's driving. And then we replaced some hydraulic hoses. That took us almost a full day. We also replaced a belt on my combine that day too. And that kind of took us a full day. And then 2 days ago when we did some maintenance stuff here and there, nothing crazy, like worked on some headers, nothing real crazy, kind of just looked around for some wheat to dry. And then we took a sample in, it was like 15.4, I think. It was really wet. And then we ended up getting more rain. We took the sample in around 3 o'clock 2 days ago, and then we got more rain, like 4 o'clock it rained. So then yesterday we were just checking weed all over the place, and then we messed with some fingers on some headers and messed with some fingers on the reel. Got some of those fixed on the header that I've been using. So the last couple of days we kind of had a maintenance day. Today we moved from the north part of where we cut to the south part, which is kind of backwards. Usually you'd think you'd start south and work your way north, but we kind of did it backwards just because of where wheat was ready. They got more rain in the northern part of where we cut, so we're moving down to the southern part of where we're cutting. And it seems to be quite a bit drier, but we also have rain. There's like a little chance today, later, like this tonight, and then Saturday, tomorrow, there's a pretty good chance of rain. So we could be packing it up and moving. It's like a 30-mile trip, but I mean, we have too many acres to not take a chance and try to get some wheat cut. Even if it's for a day and a half or a day, we need to get some wheat cut because we got a lot of wheat to cut, and I think it's getting close at our next stop. So we're just trying to get some wheat cut. The rain's been really kind of messing us up, but it's been messing everybody up. It's funny how it works. For like 180 days, they got like an inch, maybe 2 inches, and then we've been here for, I think it'll be almost 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks on Sunday that we've been here, so almost 2 weeks. We've got like 3 to 4 inches in some places, so the rain's been really messing us up.
Updates going on with the truck here, but I'm taking in a load here. It still looks like it's gonna rain, but I just had a mouse in the truck. Hey, found a hole down there, so hopefully it doesn't come back up, but kind of freaks me out. But our last load was 11/8, so it's dry. They're gonna try and cut as close as they can to the trucks for now, and then go from there.
Alright, hopefully you can see me. It's kind of dark in here. I don't know if there's lights. There's probably lights, but I don't know. But, so far today, we started cutting probably around 3-ish. We took our first sample at 10:30. It was like 14 something, a little wet. It was like 14.6 maybe. And then we waited like an hour and a half, took another one in. It was like 13.8. Waited another hour and a half. It was 13.2. And they don't take weed at the elevator that we're taking it to because they don't take it if it's 13, like a load's over 13. They'll take it, but you can't bring any more in. So we've been trying to avoid that, obviously. So what we did was we waited another like hour and a half, took a sample in. It was like 12.4, I think is what it was. We started cutting, and then I think it dried down enough by the time we got our first load in that it was under 13. We started cutting. The field that we cut on first was like 120 acres. Then we got it done, and it was right before it was night. Like we had our lights on, but you could still see most of the field. Well, now that we moved over to this next field, that's like 120 acres as well. I opened it basically when it was dark, and it's quite annoying to open a field when it's dark because you have down here in Oklahoma they have fence, barbed wire fence around all the fields because they graze the land, they graze the wheat for feed for the cattle, and they have the barbed wire fence around it. Well, it makes it kind of a pain in the butt to go around us because you don't want to get the barbed wire in your header, and they always plant right up against the barbed wire, so it makes it a lot more difficult. Also, cutting terraces at night can be quite difficult. I hopped on a terrace, and before you know it, I kind of got lost. I'm not gonna lie, lost in the south, and I wasn't sure where I was at. I came off and came back on it. Well, then we had a section that we were going around, and then there's a terrace, like 2 terraces in it. So we've just been going back and forth over the terraces. Luckily, they're pretty square with the way we're cutting right now, so that makes it quite a bit easier. But they're not exactly square, so whenever we don't get cleaned up, I'll come up here in the morning and clean up so it's nice and clean. Gotta represent, do a good job, make sure the customer's happy. Also wearing my overalls today, so that's how you know it's hopefully going to be a good day. I got back to the, because I went to just gonna put the hat on backwards for this. Here we go. Jesus. Please don't. Sorry, I'm trying to focus right now, so I'm probably gonna sound like Luke when I got just did it again. Alright, that's really all I got, Jake. Thank you guys for watching the Gebhardt Harvesting YouTube channel. We really appreciate the support. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. And we'd also appreciate it if you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get the most recent content that we have available. Thank you guys for the support.